Get out, you great steaming nit. Go on, off it.
When I walk home, I think about you. I sit down to dinner. I think about you.
Teacher faces porn charges. It's cold, really cold. The 75 steps take me to the top of the hill. I can see the whole city, neon, green and blue. But if I take time to walk in, it feels so small. Too many yes men and yes women saying yes and living for fuck all.
When I walk home, I think about you. I sit down to dinner. I think about you.
Teacher faces porn charges. Kids laughing at my flip-flops. Plastic bag full of beer. I'm like one of those non-existent old blokes you see from time to time. Wearing flip-flops, pyjamas, plastic bag full of beer. I'm 35 years old and my mother is still putting money into my account. So I can go to the shop in flip-flops, pyjamas, to buy a plastic bag of beer. Things should be in order. I'm not talking about the usual shit. Ass, car, blah, blah, blah. I'm just saying, things should be in order.
When I walk home, I think about you. I sit down to dinner. I think about you.
Teacher faces porn charges. 50p charge on my card. This shop's on the up. The top shelf is offering the local pervert all he needs. 10 cans of Carling for £5.50. That's £6 if I pay on card. They've even produced a glossy special offers leaflet, putting it through every corpse's door. Special offers leaflet. More like, kill yourself via our cheap deals brochure. Suicide through a haze of 10 for £5.50 and 3 deep pan Chicago style pizzas for £2. Together with the card charge, that's £8. The local shop always gets my support because at the co-op it's easier to shoplift. Everything has its use, and when you're a rat in the run, you can't afford to chip your tooth. You can't afford to chip your tooth.
When I walk home, I think about you. I sit down for dinner. I think about you.
Teacher faces porn charges. £2.75 for an homemade chili or £3.50 for a mega breakfast, including toast and a cup of tea. I always go in with a suit jacket on because if I ask for extra toast, she doesn't charge. She must think I'm quite posh. Hardly. Hardly. From the window, there's a great view of hell. All concrete, undeveloped developments, fences, Asbos doing 200 miles an hour on horrible looking scooters. Whatever happened to Vespers? beer on a Saturday. 10 cans of Carling and 3 deep pan pizzas, £7.50. When you're playing the fame game, the ground floor's the hardest one to get the lift out of. If you can succeed in getting to the first, and few do, from my point of view, you are laughing. I mean, let's face it, if you think you've got something, then you're gonna, at some point, be looking at what I'm currently looking at. Through the windows of this cafe, exclusively brought to me by the Fame Game. Teacher faces porn charges.
When I walk home